Hello and welcome to my No Man's Sky, the beginnings. It's beginnings for some of you, and it's definitely a beginnings for me. I'm overlaying the audio after the fact because I'm learning as I go, and hindsight is always 2020, so that's what we're doing. We're hindsighting. So today we're going to do manufactured facilities, unlocking additional materials for crafting, or gaining the blueprints for those materials. So we're at a station and we're going to purchase some planetary maps for manufactured facilities. And this is the agent for cartographics, or planetary maps. Now, sometimes you get resource depots instead of manufactured facilities, so you just have to kind of go with it. You can exchange maps, which is your navigational data, and you have a little bit better selection, are able to select a little, fine-tune a little more, but you still come across some things that you really don't want, but you take resources, things like that. So we'll kind of play this by ear, and it tends to work out in the long run. And when you apply the map, it puts a symbol up on your visual. Like this is that green circle with a building in it. So that's the direction that we're going. And now you see that it says manufacturing facility. Now, every time that you go to one of these, or not every time, do you get to unlock a material. Sometimes they just give you some materials. Other times they unlock one for you. They pick one for you. The computer does. And other times you get the material tree and you get to select which one you want to unlock. So, you just kind of take it as you get it. And the computer asks you questions. If you don't get it right, you don't get anything. So when you leave your ship, that creates a manual save or an auto save. And you'll see when you bring it up, there'll be times where we don't get it correctly and we relog. So you just pick or I pick the one that has the latest save date and time. So, and then you can try it again. So it's too much trouble just to walk away. It's better to relog in this situation. And I believe I landed and shot open the doors. It's really easier to use your ship, fly slow and low, and aim for the doors and blow the doors open, because the doors are locked. So you have to open them, and the sentinels are not happy when you open the door. So if you can get in the facility, most of the time the sentinels won't go in there. For one, they won't attack you if you're inside the facility.
Extreme sentinel unit.
And you can see I'm creating additional save. In my luck, this facility is guarded by a walker. And when the walker starts shooting its lasers at me, I kind of run around the building to distract it and come back around and shoot at the doors again. I haven't done it yet, but what you do is you take out the shin guards of the walker first, and then you can take out like the breastplate. Then you shoot at its eyes, and you can destroy the walker that way also. And when you blast the doors and get inside, you should be okay. And then you just wait until the escalation level goes down to nothing again, and then you can continue. But that's what I was saying. Using your shit works best, and then you just fly around until the Sentinel escalation goes to 0, and then you can go into the building. And at the top left of your screen, you will see the 5 escalation levels. So it'll probably go to like an escalation 2, and where I was at was probably an escalation 2. I don't see it on my video, but when it goes down to 0, then you're pretty safe again. The Sentinels have a very short memory. And when I looked up just a couple of seconds ago, I could see it in the top left. It's further up on the screen than what you're seeing in the video. So just look at the top left and you will see a couple of highlighted escalation stars, and then you'll see some faded or grayed out escalation stars. So it's the highlighted ones, so it'd be like 2 in that instant. And sometimes you go through all this work and you don't unlock a blueprint, so it can be a pain. It is definitely a grind. So you just kind of go with it, and you need those blueprints so you can craft. And you see up there it says that the Sentinels are searching where it's 22 seconds. So you just wait till that gets to 0. And what this one's doing, when it gets to about 25 it gets down to like 15 seconds, and it starts back up at 25 seconds. So you just have to wait it out. But you saw where the escalation stars were at 2 and they were blinking, and now you see it's at 1 and it's blinking, so it's getting closer. And as soon as those escalation stars go away, you can go up to the terminal computer and pull at it and go ahead and start reading what it displays and answer the questions. Now remember, if you fail the question, just reload and try it again, and try, of course, a different answer. I was fortunate that I gave it the right answer. So the system comes back up. And this was one of those cases it did not unlock a blueprint. It just gave me some materials. So you just have to keep doing it and use your ship to blow open the doors and then fly around in circles until the sentinel escalation goes back to 0 and they quit searching. And pull at those compartments because some of them give you nanites, and we paid nanites for the planetary charts, so you kind of get your nanites back. And this is one of those instances when you activated the planetary chart, it gives you a resource depot. So just from your ship, shoot the depot and you'll collect the resources. And you can always use those resources if you don't get a manufacturing facility. It just, as most things in this game and many other games, it's just a grind. And because, as many things, I'm brand new at it too, and I didn't know exactly what to do, so I landed and checked it out. I could have shot the barrels or the containers with my multi-tool, but again, it's just best to shoot it with your ship. And just circle the facility, line up the doors, and blast it with your ship. I'm using the phase beam, and it does a pretty quick job at blowing open those blast doors. And you can tell that in the top left, immediately the escalation, sentinel escalation markers went to 2 out of 5. So just circle the facility until the sentinels quit searching. When you leave your ship, it creates a save, so you can just use that one. If you choose the wrong answer and need to reload, wrong answer. So just go to the pause menu and choose to reload from the save. See, I'm not sure I got anything that time, but you just have to keep trying. And I'm just showing you different happenings. You know, the first time we received some material, but we used our gun to blast open the doors. The second time was a resource depot. And this time we blasted the doors open and I don't know if we got anything at all. Just collect the nanites on the wall, and we'll show you one that you actually get to unlock the blueprints. But in this game you have to have a lot of patience. And you can see at the top we gained one factory override unit, so you can use that to unlock some that you don't have, and there's several pages, so you can use, like on my joystick, I can hit the right control on the joystick and it'll show me additional pages. So just unlock the ones that you need the most of, and like I said, it's a grind. You get one factory override sometimes, and then you can unlock a blueprint. Now some of them are locked, so you can't actually unlock those, but you have to choose one above it. It's in a hierarchy, so you choose one above it and then it'll unlock the one below. Well, I wanted to show you different scenarios, and that was 3 scenarios basically, where we shot open the doors, ran into some walkers, collected just some materials, ran into a resource depot, went to a manufactured facility and got, as far as we know, nothing. And then this time we actually received the factory override unlock unit. So we actually got to receive a blueprint. So there's many adventures in this game, so be sure to come along again. Look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. You're notified when I produce more of these videos, and in the future it'll help me with YouTube. And underneath the video in the description you'll find ways to donate. There's lots of equipment we need for our YouTube channel, and we don't have the funds to purchase those, so you can help us out greatly there. Underneath the video to the far left you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 800 additional videos for you to watch. So I appreciate you coming along. I appreciate all those that have subscribed, and hopefully you'll want to watch again. So until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.